Hello, I am Robert.
And I'm Ivana Baitia.
And today we're dressed like Marines because we're going to cover Aliens from 1986, the sequel to Alien, which was made like 8 years before.
Yes, I feel like they just said, hey, now we have a lot more money for this franchise, so we can make a bunch more aliens. There doesn't have to be just one this time.
Well, in fact, that's a tagline from the movie, right?
What is it? It says, this time there's more.
And this time it's war.
Ah.
You know, how do you make a sequel more interesting than the original? Well, you add more bad guys,
That's it.
more monsters, and you throw some army guys in there to blow the hell out of them or to die, you know, as the case may be. So it's no secret Ellen Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, love Sigourney. She's so good.
She was in the first Ghostbusters, among other things. But she survived the first movie, and she gets rescued from her hyper sleep chamber, you know?
Yes, which she has been there for a very long time.
Yeah. And
But you can't see it in her face.
no, it's like overnight for
She
her.
looks nice.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, it's been 57 years, but you look good, girl.
She finds out that those idiots at the company that she worked for, the moon that they landed on and the alien attacked them and stuff in the first movie, those morons, they colonized the world.
Very stupid move.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she tells them. So the whole movie is like she's got to go back as a consultant because guess what? Guess what? They lost contact with the colony.
Very convenient that it has been 57 years since her first encounter with the alien, and that she goes back and they're like, nobody else has said anything about something like you talk about. And then, like 2 days later, they lose the contact.
Hello, colony, answer the phone. They don't answer the
Nobody
phone.
pick up? Oh, and they also find a very little girl who's so cute.
She's like the one colonist
Who
that
survived.
the aliens haven't gotten.
Just by hiding, because all of the other colonists wiped out.
Yeah, her name is Newt in the picture.
Funny name for a little girl.
The young actress that played her, this is really her only credit, although she has a very, very small and probably uncredited role in the sequel to this movie. But anything else she's done is documentary stuff about aliens. So this is like a one and done, and she was fabulous. She was really good. Good little kid actor.
She was very traumatized.
You know, this movie is set in 2179, and there's so many alien eggs in it. They put one of those alien egg props. It's in the Smithsonian Institute down in D.C., and we happen to have it right here.
Wow.
This is it, for real.
Beautiful. Now, did you know, I tell you a fun fact.
Fun fact.
They use the word fuck 25 times in the movie, and guess who says it 18 times? Private Hudson, played by Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
He's just like, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yeah. And so there's more aliens, and the original alien in the first movie was played by a 7-foot-tall dude, and they're kind of hard to find. So they went with 6-foot-tall stunt actors.
I guess it will do.
And maybe a little bit cheaper costumes, but it's not so much you notice. And of course, they still cover the guys once they're suited up in the KY jelly. It's like me on a Saturday night, but
Oh, no.
whatever. And then there's a new monster. Tell them about the new monster.
Yes, so there's not just a regular type of alien. There is now the alien queen, who is supposedly laying all of those eggs, right?
She's very flamboyant.
Yes,
She's
so
queen.
the queen is so huge.
She's so huge, when she sits around the house, she sits around the house. Is that what you're going to say?
This is not a yo mama joke. But she is the alien queen, mama to all the other aliens, okay? So it took 14 to 16 people to move all of her arms and legs and body and head. It's crazy big.
That's big. That's a big-ass puppet. Or whatever. I heard that the puppet thing, I don't know if it's animatronic or
Robots?
puppet, it wouldn't even fit. There's an elevator in one scene, the whole damn thing, it couldn't fit in the elevator. It was so big.
Take it up in bits.
Yeah. So they say that the movie Aliens, this movie, probably saved Fox because it was really, at the time, it really needed a hit. And
They were struggling.
They got it, though. This was a big hit. This is, I think this movie, more than any other movie, is consistently held up. When somebody says the sequel being better than the original, it's this movie. The 95% for the original on Rotten Tomatoes, 99% freshness rating on Rotten Tomatoes for this one.
You can't get better than that.
Yeah, there's plenty of examples that go the other way where the sequel is horrendous, but not this one. This is great. So there's some classic lines in this movie, like way better lines in this one than the original. Remember any?
Oh, yes. She goes, "Did IQs just drop suddenly while I was away?"
I say that every time I wake up. How about, "Hey, Vasquez, did anybody ever mistake you for a man?"
No. You?
Game over, man! Game over! How about Newt? You remember what Newt said about when the creatures come?
She says, "They come mostly at night. Mostly."
Mostly. I come mostly in my pants.
Too much information.
We gotta rate Pumpkins. Pumpkin
Yes.
rating.
How
for
many pumpkins?
Aliens, the sequel. Let's go get them.
You hold 3 this time.
I hold 3.
You juggle.
It's hard.
It is hard.
Aliens, even better than the original. We got to give it 5 pumpkins.
5 whole pumpkins.
5. Count them 5. Great sequel, great scripting, great lines, great acting.
More monsters.
More monsters, more death scenes,
Love it.
more space. Hey, thanks for watching October Moviefest Countdown.
If you like this, you should go on Amazon Prime and check out Robert's Horror Matinee.
Yeah, it's a feature length.